Hey y'all, hey. Wearing my new favorite t-shirt. The
Right?
bonnet is back, baby.
The bonnet is back. It ain't the iconic bonnet, but it's back.
What's up, everybody?
Outside tonight, I don't know why.
Oh shit, we got everybody in one place tonight.
Ooh,
That never happens. I don't
never.
know. I don't know. Y'all better play the number or something tonight, okay?
I need to check my number. I don't know if I want anything, so I need to check some numbers.
Hey everyone, welcome back to B.A.E-Chan After Dark, where we celebrate and educate on all things related to sex. And tonight we have a full panel. Everyone showed up. I am going to play the lottery. Yeah. Uh,
Play 666.
yeah, exactly, right? The devil's number, okay?
Yeah.
Tonight we have the Royal Gem wearing her wonderful t-shirt. You want to tell the people about the t-shirt because I'm happy about it.
Oh yes. I love this t-shirt. My bestie made me this t-shirt. She's like a
Nice.
graphic designer. She does everything, honestly. And it says, "Manifest, meditate, masturbate." This is
Mm,
her design. I'm the only person that has this shirt.
that's
I
what's
So
love
up.
to see it.
I like
That's
that.
what I can get behind that mantra.
yeah,
Okay.
you can get with her for some custom designs if you want. Just I guess look at my Instagram or whatever she's on it. But I love
We
this shirt.
have
Let us,
we
I
have
say, let us
Pinky
know when that
Senpai.
wallet so we can have it.
Oh no, I got some
Ah,
girls.
Oh look, you got a
please do,
fan
because I like that.
already.
Look, I thought it said murder at the bottom, and I was like, either way, I'm here with the
Masturbate.
message.
Yeah, even if it didn't say murder, man. Let's do it.
Either way,
I
it's
can't
fine.
zoom in on it. I was trying to zoom in and see it, but yeah,
You
I
gotta
don't know
put
what
the
it.
tits up to the camera.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
I ain't want to be perverted about it, so I was like, there you go. Oh, I got it.
That's it. We
Yeah,
got
that design is fire. I ain't gonna lie.
it's nice. It's
It
nice.
is.
He's dope as
Yeah.
fuck.
That's on fire. Nice.
He's dope as fuck.
Come on, thighs. We see you.
So Hoochie Mama
She
Y'all,
had the hoochie mama shirts.
Hoochie mama, hoochie mama.
lazy boots on, my coochie colors and shit be out here.
What you sipping on, Pinky?
Sake and Izzy.
Oh wow, the scissors.
It's really good, actually.
I didn't know you can like mix sake.
Yeah, I didn't know they had that.
I didn't know you can make sake either. That's what's up.
You should.
You can mix
I didn't know
anything. What
until
are you
about
talking
20
about?
minutes ago when I made
Listen, I ain't into mixing drinks like that.
Listen, we
it. I
got
mean,
we
the
got
sake
a
is good to do on its own, but I wanted some flavor.
we got a white Hennessy in the center here.
Hey, how y'all doing today? I'm gonna just leave it as that. Can't get nothing else out of me.
Later, we'll get it out of you later. Okay.
Got you.
And all the way from a delayed flight in the airport, we got Cardi. Wait, whoa! It don't say the Cardi experience. What happened to the Cardi experience?
Oh, that's the old one. That's right. I gotta change that.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what's going on. You disappointing us. You cut all your hair off.
So I'm going through some changes and this whole airport thing. It's a lot. Okay.
Love changes.
I mean,
Girls
women
usually do
cut their
that when
hair
they
off.
yep,
Yeah,
When they
women cut
when
their
stressing.
they
hair off. But
go
I
through
guess men do the
relationship
same thing.
changes. Yep. And they show their butt chins down there.
Flight attendants are here. Just wait for them to come to the gate.
Mute,
Cheeks
Mute it.
out.
mute.
Looks
Mute.
like the pilots
You're
are
going to have to
in-flight.
mute when the
Mute.
announcements come on, my guy.
Mute. There you go.
He said it's
Can't
fun
hear a
time when the
word he
cheeks are
says, but
out.
here's what
Listen,
everybody
listen.
can
Let me tell y'all. I'm about to start putting my cash app up on here because y'all don't understand how people be stressing me out. Y'all really don't. And speaking of that, bitch can't say hello to the people.
Hi everybody. Sorry. It's been a day, okay? You aren't the only one who had a bad day. I had a really bad day.
I never said I had a bad day. I said I'm tired. That's what I said.
I can tell you had a bad day. I could tell you had a miscommunication with somebody by your demeanor.
We're gonna have to talk about that later because now I'm
Oh,
curious. I'm
okay,
curious. I'm curious. I'm curious.
okay.
See, that's the problem with people that think they know you. You don't know my life. Anyway, we got a few. Besides bitch kittens trying to put me on Front Street, we got a few different things to discuss. We're going to talk about some anal play. If you like a little backdoor, we are going to yeah, we are going to discuss fuck buddy etiquette. And what's our last one, guys? Anal play, fuck buddy etiquette. Oh, and embarrassing sex moments. Yes, your most embarrassing sex moments.
Somebody's
Those things
embarrassing
that
sex moment is about to be Cardi's chin.
Put that
I'm
thing
not gonna let that one go.
put that thing right down there.
Good job.
Well,
I had sex with somebody with a butt chin. Most
Look,
embarrassing. His
Cardi
cheeks was rubbing on my cheeks.
Hold on. Look. Before you even start, hey, kittens, would you lick his butt chin?
If you paid me, I'd do that shit.
You lick
That
it
sounds
right
like
in the
that should be a
crack?
fetish. That should be a fetish.
how much?
Would you lick his butt chin?
How
How
much
much
is
to
the
lick it? I'd
question?
have to get at least $500
Uh-huh.
Five
to lick his butt
hundred?
chin.
God damn.
With a
I'm
butt chin.
expensive.
Hey, look,
I'm expensive,
look,
bitch.
you should probably try doing that, bro. Like go ahead and try to get that
Come
going.
on,
But,
city
like,
girl.
Well,
pay
wait. I
me to
got
lick my
now. I
butt
got
chin.
questions. So, how much to lick a real ass then?
Oh, to lick a real ass? I say
Yeah,
at least 15.
fresh out the shower.
Oh, is it clean ass? If it's
It's a
clean, I'll give
clean
you
ass.
12. I'll give you 12.
1,200 to lick a ass.
12. If it's
$300
clean.
discount.
$100 discount.
I get a
If it's
$300
dirty, it's
discount.
2,000.
If it's dirt, wait.
Well,
So
if
dirty
it's
is
like
still on the
Taco Bell,
table. Dirty still on the table.
I
Oh,
don't know what people into.
oh my
I
God.
don't know what people into.
Nah.
I don't know what people into.
Whoa. So you'll do it
No,
as
she
long
not $12. She said 1,200.
1,200.
15.
But
I'm sorry,
1,500 for
2,000. Yeah.
2,000 for dirty ass.
2,000 for I just had Taco
Nah.
Bell ass.
Nah.
I'm sorry, but bitches gotta pay their bills.
No. Ew.
Vegeta has seen this, and Vegeta has also paid for this. All right,
Listen.
so y'all can bring that meme if you want to. Hey,
Look, she said that in her
Like a
fabulous
deadlift.
voice, okay?
Right? You need a
Right.
dental dam or something doing that. I don't know. I don't know.
You
nobody
know,
said
just
protection wasn't being used.
Put that on the
You just asked me
fetish
how much.
on the fetish list. Go put that on the fetish list.
Old Saran
Looking
wrap.
dirty booties. Like no.
You
But
said
just
brand
when I
saran wrap.
think,
Red Wrap don't really protect you the way you should.
just
Saran
when I
wrap will
think
work.
that she can't outdo herself,
Oh,
Right.
you
she's
know.
doing it right
She
now.
does it every
Look at her
time.
smile. The smile is so
Yeah.
genuine.
Yo.
Oh man.
Ah, that's right, my butt all the way.
Yeah.
2,000.
Ew, 12. She said
So-
12 grand.
So put that application in with bitch kittens. That's
Put it
your
in.
thing.
Put it in.
Have your money ready for your down payment.
Have your
You know
money
who'll
ready.
do it, though. It's some
She got
sad
bills
bitch
to
people in
pay.
this
Payment
world.
plan, or is it all up front?
No, I'm gonna need half to reserve and other half when I finish.
When you finish, not before?
Is there
No.
a refundable?
Well, no, yeah, no refund. If you skip out on your appointment, that's your problem.
Mm.
Fair enough.
Good
People
enough.
walking away with 6 G's out there. What is that on your tail?
So
I'm sorry.
I'm like, who's
here.
tail?
So-
Look at me looking.
we
Who's tail?
running out of thing, but we supposed to be hitting these topics, and I got another.
I'm
question.
sorry, she done brought up a whole new
No.
topic.
It's just that I got another question. That's why.
All right, what's your
Like,
next
if you had
question?
So you would walk around with the dirty Sanchez and everything on your face and be chilling with that?
Oh, if you want me to walk around with it, that's a whole different thing. Like
get the
you
little-
legit want me to walk
the
around
little
like with your shit on my face?
little Hitler mustache and all that. Like,
If you want me to walk around
Just
with your like feces on my face, that's a whole different thing. That's a whole
Ooh.
different thing. That's crazy.
$5 grand. She'll do it.
$5,000.
You said $5 grand?
I feel like there's no
$5,000.
price. There's a price on everything. There's a price on everything. When it comes to me,
I feel like I would need more than $5 for that. Like,
I'm not
I
eating
said there's a
shit.
I'm
price
not
for
doing
everything.
that at
There's a price
all.
for everything.
Mm-mm.
To eat shit.
that could be a topic though.
That could be a topic.
I don't
It's
even
been
know.
I didn't
it's
say I was
been
eating it.
I'm getting
it's
lightheaded
been
talking
it's
about
been
it.
a topic, and yeah.
Y'all
Anyway,
acted like y'all act like we didn't watch
well,
shows.
because
What
we
was it, Fear?
already.
What was it? Fear? What was that? Fear Factor. They ate shit. They ate bugs and all that bullshit. And then some of them didn't even win. I'm guaranteed money right now. You're paying me cash
I ain't let
right
you
now
know.
to do this. There's no other people I got to compete with. All right. Let's not sit there and act like we didn't watch these motherfuckers eat spiders and shit. Fucking
Yeah,
doing
Spider.
stupid
spiders are
stuff.
protein.
Shit, spider
Shit.
shit, spider.
I'm pretty sure there was an episode where they ate shit, or at least like had to like sit in shit. It was something with shit. Fear Factor.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I used to watch
I'ma look
Fear
it up.
Factor.
That shit
There was
down
no
off of-
I'ma
shit
look it up.
eating. There was
I'ma
no
look it
shit
up.
eating.
So
Either
Look
that
it
or
up.
Jackass. Take your pick.
I'm gonna apologize to Cardi
Jackass for sure.
because I started
Jackass for
this
sure.
conversation, and this conversation was not meant. It was
What?
meant to be about his butt chin, and it went from butt chin to actual booty. Like,
Well, we already talked. Since we already talking
you,
about
Hennessy.
booties,
Butt
let's talk
chin.
Yeah,
about
we are
anal.
talking about booty.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
Let's
are
talk
talking
about
about butt.
anal play, okay?
Let's just move this one along.
Y'all made the choice
we
easy,
slid right in the
okay?
back door.
I mean, easy question first. Who actually is into anal play?
That's a lady's question.
That's not true. Not true. Men do
Look, she
enjoy.
put her fingers up. Look, she put her fingers up.
Men do enjoy being pegged. They
Somebody put
do.
their fingers. Somebody raise their hand first. Right there.
Oh, everybody's up. Yeah.
I think we all raised our hand, except for you.
No, I ain't raising my hand.
Yeah, he's like, nah.
Oh, you
You know, the prostate back is back there. You get lots of pleasure from that.
No.
Right, your whole
I
G
do
spot is
that.
in your asshole, my
Yeah.
guy.
No, we're gonna talk about y'all right now. We ain't going to my booty.
Okay.
Just relax and let it happen.
Yo,
That's
yes.
all I'm saying.
Get a little liquor in you, a
That's
little
the worst
weed.
piece of
Listen. I've discussed this before, and on the other platform. Y'all just relax. Let her go down there. She giving you head. You start licking the tank. You licking. You get it all moist, and before you know it, right in the.
Yeah.
You just gotta relax and let it happen. Let me take care of you. Let me take care of you.
Yeah.
I promise you will like it more than you think. I promise you will.
I just went to what's the name? I just went to New York, and we went to a sex store. And this guy, I was walking around, I was looking at something, and I was like, "Oh, I like these paddles." And he looked at me up and down, and I got a big ass, so he looked at me up and down. He was like, "I bet you like those paddles." And I'm like, "What the hell does that even mean?" And he was like, "Would you like try one out?" And I was like, "I'll try one." And we tried it. I liked it. There were some that made louder noises, and like they were built to make louder noises, and then there were whips and everything, and like just nice hard paddles. And I'm like, I like these. And then he started directing me over to the anal beads, and I was like, I don't know about those. I had a bad experience.
There's degrees, right? So maybe you just want the tongue in the ass, maybe you like a finger in the ass, of course, dick in the ass. The people do anal beads, they like butt plugs. How far do you ladies and possibly gentlemen take it? Why are you laughing so hard?
Because he's in the airport and can't be like, people can't hear him. Also, Rain asked you how a random man
and we might as well entertain the people. They on a delay for their flight. They might as well join in. Tell them to follow us.
Yeah,
subscribe.
Like, hey, you like stuff in your butt, and then like watch you take the shit out of here.
He's like, I gotta sit on the plane with these people. They gonna look at me like that's the nigga who likes stuff up his ass.
Creepy dude that's going down to Georgia that's into that. That's like, hey, that there when you was talking about the butt plugs, right?
Look, are you flying Southwest? You know you picky. You sit down.
I'm going Delta, so I'm like with a lot of
Oh
You
yeah,
might make
oh,
a.
yeah.
Oh, they definitely into that. You're gonna
They
make a
into
new
that.
friend.
They are.
Mhm.
They definitely are. You might
You
learn
know,
some things. Bring them back to the group.
you start having the wife start coming near you, calling you handsome and all this other stuff, and then you turn around and her husband like, and you like,
Like, you got a strong chin there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm trying to figure
Can you
out the
ask her?
superhero
I'll ask
that's
her.
in
You
Fairly
gonna
Odd
ask her?
Parents
Oh my god, he said gonna ask somebody
with the long chin.
Wow.
The Crimson Chin.
Crimson Chin.
Yeah, Clemson Chin.
You want to ask someone? Do they like anal bees? Go ahead. I dare you. I don't have a problem with that.
Ooh,
You gonna
do
get arrested?
Oh
You gonna get
man,
arrested?
this ain't no. This is a.
I
This
would have
is.
to
Just
put.
ask
I would
whoever's
have to
looking
literally
real
put you on
close.
speakerphone so you can get an answer.
No,
You-
you
you-
asking the question.
No, we can hear him.
You can welcome them to the Cardi experience, and hey, random questions.
Just ask
I gotta
whoever's
find
looking
like
at
I
you
gotta
real
find
close.
someone
Make you curious.
like progressive and not wearing a Trump hat.
Ooh,
Well, they definitely
Are
like
they
anal bees.
you
I
might
mean,
as
come
well
on,
ask them,
stop.
man. They probably proud of it.
For a life size butt plug.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, who
Lifestyle
has
plug.
actually used anal beads? Anyone? Even if you've used them on other people, Mike, if you didn't use it on yourself, but you use it on someone else,
He
you
said
have
no.
Pinky, bitch kittens. You
I
said
know
you
fucking
Yeah.
used them.
and
Yeah.
Awesome.
I use them. It's just it's whatever.
Is that
I'm not a huge fan
I'm
of the
not really aroused by my butt.
okay?
I like all the stuff like superficial on the outside, like biting my butt, smacking my butt, but nothing to do with my butt.
Not going inside.
But I am willing to try it though. I've done it, but I'm willing to try it with another person. I mean,
Okay.
I'm kind of like that. Like, I definitely prefer outside stimulation. I've used beads before, but like, they're not bad. I just don't think that like they don't give me the feeling that I'm looking for when it comes to anal stimulation. Like,
Right.
there's not enough unless you're using the really big ones, which are not very comfortable. It's like you're not getting the pressure and stimulation that you need to make anal worth like messing with. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like I don't really need this kind of thing. I'd rather feel your finger pressing in and like
yeah,
or like a tongue, something other than the beads, because the beads are like hard, but not in a way that actually is fun.
yeah.
Right.
It's like
Exactly.
expert level.
A plug would absolutely do it. I love a good plug.
Now, how many beads can you fit?
Me?
It depends on the size of the
Both.
beads.
Well, if they start small and work their way up, I could, because I had some of those. I think about 5.
Mm-hmm.
Like average size people beat.
What'd you say?
I ain't know they had sizes.
Yeah, they
They have
do.
sizes.
Yes, they have sizes.
Straight ignorant to
Yeah.
the situation.
I've tried the like really small ones, and those were okay. But again, I'm just not a fan of beads. The ones that Kittens was describing definitely are the better kind. The ones that go up to like a bigger size, because then you get more pressure as it goes on.
Yeah.
But then you start kind of feeling like a weird feeling in your gut, like that's weird. So like,
I don't want to be
know.
distracted
Beads
by
are
my
just
ass while I'm getting, while we're doing it.
I mean,
You don't want the
usually if
bubble
my
gut.
butthole is getting played with, it's being prepped. So
Hmm. I mean, like I said, it really depends about the person. If you're a fucking anal professor over here, let's go. Teach me my lessons. You know what I mean? But if you're as new to this as as I am, and we're just experimenting, probably not. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of beads. I'd rather have a penis. I'll try.
Yeah.
It's not the same,
It's not the same. Yeah, I'd rather have a penis.
a plug is nice, a penis is best.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. I've never tried these because it didn't look like it was appealing at all. Like I didn't know what kind of feeling I was gonna get from. So I'm like, keep those.
Start with a toy. Toys are also a nice in between. Like, if I had to like rank my progression of like things in my butt,
Rank my progression of
like
things in my butt. Nice.
From beads to gerbils,
What?
Gerbils.
Gerbils.
Why would
I
anybody do
know
that? Why was that a thing?
you
Why
never
was that a
you
thing?
you've heard of that,
Wait,
right?
what is that?
I've heard of it, but I've
Yeah.
always wondered
Cardi,
why.
I need you to mute.
Cardi, yeah, you can just go ahead and I'm gonna need you to log off, Cardi. I'm gonna need you to log off.
Yeah. Um, he wanted to be involved so bad.
I know, but
so bad this
He
week.
was entertained by these topics. But go ahead.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
We
but
appreciate
everybody's
the
heard that
effort,
story about the man that put the gerbil up his ass.
No, I
Nobody.
didn't hear that story.
I
That's
heard
a
of it.
year. That's
Oh yeah, years
that's
and
a year.
years ago. Yeah.
But see, that's
A
just one
gerbil?
person. I'm
It's
not
old.
putting no
Live
furry
gerbil?
ass animal
I
up
don't
my
understand
ass.
what's the point.
That just
Cause
don't make
it's
sense.
Put a whole
moving,
there.
it's moving around, it's wiggling, it's stimulating them.
It's a form
Yeah.
of animal
I'm
They
told
get
A
off on
gerbil?
that.
How he get the gerbil in his ass?
He shoved it
I
up
don't
there.
want all this. I
How
don't
do
want all this
people get a
correction.
fist? How do people get a fist in their ass? The same way they shoved it up there.
But that gerbil is gonna try to fight back.
Like, how does it?
Right,
Yeah,
his ass is
claws,
looking like,
teeth.
I
hey,
mean,
yo, bro,
fighting
what the
and
fuck is
shit.
you
It's not
doing?
gonna try to fight you. You just,
Look, people
I
are
don't get
into
it.
some weird shit. Google it. Google
I
it.
was gonna say, have y'all ever
Man,
seen that
Said
show
Google it. Like,
Emergencies in the ER
Google it.
or like
How
Emergency
to
Room?
shove a gerbil up your
I
ass.
heard
People like
Yeah.
No,
Animals
gerbils,
but there's
mice, small rodents.
they put all
Yes.
kinds of shit there.
Yeah.
Literally, watch 2 hours of that show, Emergency Room or the ER or whatever, Untold Stories of the ER. Watch 2 hours of that. I guarantee you, somebody will have shoved something up their ass and up their vagina that should
I've
not
seen
be
that
there.
shit. I've seen a bunch of crazy shit of people's asses. I'm just trying to understand how you get a gerbil up there.
You lubricate it really well,
It's
and your
not
ass,
But
but
how
your
do
but
so
your
if
ass,
you
so
say
your
you cut his
asshole
ass
will
open,
already
Lubricating a gerbil.
your
what you
asshole
gonna
will
do
have to
before?
already be large, right? From
There's a tube.
toys.
Pikachu, I'll pick you.
There's a tube that you have to
Cardi, you
put.
need to mute them. All I hear is the announcement.
No, Cardi's trying to explain. He said there's a tube that you stick in the ass, and then you put the rodent in the tube, and then you run up the tube into your ass. That makes sense.
That's a lot of work.
That makes sense. Also, why do you know that? But okay.
I can't do it.
He said, "Let me unmute myself to educate you." There's a tube.
That's a different kind of Pokemon they playing over there.
Hmm.
A whole different kind of pocket.
Can you imagine
Yo,
walking
yeah.
in the room and somebody's like got the
Legs
tube in the
all
Got a
ass?
tail and sticking them.
Yeah,
You don't want to be a
yeah.
part of that
Somebody
game,
like,
trust me.
hey, yo, Pikachu,
And they got the
ready?
mouse cage and they just shaking it into the tube and their ass is to the.
Now, I
But why is sitting there
understand a
just
way
biting shit?
to use
Like,
that to kill somebody. I will put a bunch of rats in someone's ass and let them die from the
But they
inside
would
out.
see
Let them get eaten from the inside out.
Okay.
facts. Whoever that Facebook user is, you are correct. But
I feel
got
like
the
putting
gerbil
out
looking
there.
on his booty cheek.
I feel like they also
Yo,
probably like
somebody's-
dip a mouse in oil and just.
What are you?
Yeah.
What is this? What is this?
I had three shots of Crown Royal Apple, and I'm sitting here like in La La Land, like, what the hell are you talking about?
Only 3 shots. That's it.
She said, "I'm calling the police on
I
you."
got work tonight.
Jasmine, I might know where you live. You might be my first victim. What is it? I would have to have a jazzy name. I would have to have a cool name, like the Rat Killer or something.
The rat killer is cool.
The
I
ass
don't know.
assassin.
I want to.
The ass
The
assassin.
assassin, yeah. I like it.
Acid.
Slaying
One
ass.
word. Acid.
Yeah.
Assassin.
Yep. That works. That works.
I'm
That works.
cracking up.
Stuff this furry up your ass, like.
So let me ask you a question, Hennessy. Why are you so opposed to enjoying the pleasures of
it
anal
happening to
stimulation?
me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna make this real simple as I possibly. Nobody want to see a 6'7" dude legs wide in the motherfucking air like that's
not true.
That's not true.
I
do.
No.
I do.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes.
We not talking
Royal.
about,
Yes.
No, we're not talking about.
You're not doing a good job, Mike. Right now.
I see.
You're not doing
It's just
I
not.
do.
But
I would like
I'm
to
making
see
it
it.
make sense for
Especially if
me.
you hairy, I definitely want to see it.
So time out. Listen.
Made this first.
Yes, right. So I'm 6'7".
Yeah.
It ain't like I'm
Uh-huh.
like 6'7" and skinny as hell. I could just bend up like a daddy long leg. I'm more the size
We
of a
already know
goddamn
the bigger the better.
Alaskan
That's
crab.
Right?
we
You're
all
not
already said
supposed to
that.
be skinny, baby. What you talking
Yes,
about?
exactly. You're
We
exactly
said
what we
that
want to
last
see
week.
upside down with
What
your
you
ass in the air.
yoga? You real
Yep.
flexible.
Yep.
Good.
Be careful, Mike.
Yes.
Be careful. Be
Come
careful,
on.
Freckles. Let any of us catch you with your ass turned
No,
around.
that sounds like you trying to get me.
Child, I'm about to catch me a wild ginger.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. Gonna teach you today.
No. No. I
Get
got
that ass
listen,
over
I do
there.
everything. Just stay away from my ass. That's it. Yeah, stay away from there. Get your ass back.
Wait,
Get the
so you
hell
don't
back.
want nobody in your ass, but are you down to go on somebody else's ass?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, you in them cheeks
I'll
then.
do
You
that.
arranging them guts.
I'll
I
do that.
see you.
Do it.
Yes,
Don't say
sir.
nothing about it.
Yes, sir. I'm here. Now, to share my experience, um, I have done it twice. One with a previous ex, and one with a previous ex. They I had to think about it. Like, damn, was she an ex? But anyway, yeah, we used the last thing I used was like this vibrating toy, and I think it was like, I don't know how long it was. It was a little long, but while she was on top, I did that at the same time. I think we didn't last like 5 minutes, and she was toasted. I'm like, damn, this thing worked. And I caught a fetish.
Yeah.
I caught a fetish on it, and I was like, yo, we gotta use this all the time. Like, it was like, yo, you use this shit all the time, because I don't want to share too much information, but anyway, that and
Why
I
not?
actually,
Just leave out names.
Just don't use names.
Anyway, no, I ain't down with using a name, but all right, so I just became a freak about it. That's all it was. Like, I need you to come every single time now. That's probably where I got that from. I'll be sitting here like 2 hours in just looking at you like, you done? Oh, all right, we ain't done yet? All right, come on. And it's like, that's probably what my problem was, is that I gained that because I enjoy watching people come. I don't know why. It's just me. But
You want to see it fall apart.
yeah, basically. So the last person, we did anal that way, and I remember it was just tough. Like, it was hard dealing with it because, I mean,
He said I'm proportionate to this height.
I'm just listen.
Okay, we picking up what you putting down.
I'm into giving out good sex. So it was like I'm into the slow stroke, but after a while, I'm like, all right, can I go a little faster now or something? And it's like, yo, no, it's not like she said it's a dick in there, and I'm like, oh, okay. Like I had to understand it. So I had to, be slow and careful about it and all this other stuff. But I do see the pleasures in it. They look like they was having a great time or it was hurting. Either or, something was going down. So
it's a dick in there.
I mean, look, when you into your freak nasty, you be trying to go like, all right, I'm in it. Like,
Between it's a dick in there and the GIF, I'm done.
A human Twinkie.
That's the best part.
I like being double stuffed.
That is the best part.
What the
That's
hell's
the
a
best
human
part
Twinkie?
for me. Twinkie, me.
Because
Being filled with cream.
you're ejaculating into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he knew that.
I didn't know what a Twinkie. I'm
No.
A lot of women. That's like one of the favorite parts other than orgasm is being like, filled.
Yeah.
Get off on being Twinkied. Prefer to be a Twinkie than the
filled.
toaster strudel.
Oh, I'm both. I prefer to be both.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to do both. I'm legit gonna pull you out, let you do that, and then put you back in, and then you can finish.
Wow.
So you're going to be pregnant again soon. That's what I'm hearing.
No.
At least That's on deck.
No.
Cardi, I would like to hear you discuss this, but I don't know if it's safe for you to unmute.
Because there's too many
Hold on,
people
wait.
around. And you just look at me differently when I
No,
come up with
And
no, I don't
get it.
care.
You might as well
I don't
get
give
it
a
right
goddamn
now.
about them people. I don't give a
They just gonna
damn.
understand what they're gonna learn
You ain't
today.
never gonna see them people again.
They're gonna learn
Say what you
today.
gotta say, Cardi.
If anything, somebody gonna slip you a number. That's all.
Basically,
Oh
you're
yeah.
probably right.
That part.
it will be a
You might
white
have a
person.
hotel room to go visit later.
It will be a white lady.
I'm gonna tell the Royal PA system like you want the ass ate. And you just like come to gate 11.
What?
He gonna
No.
ask them, do they want their ass in? He gonna tell them to come to gate 11. What?
You gonna see people tipping over to the side like.
We'll call the police on you.
Yes.
No fly.
To
No
the
So
fly.
you know the
exit, 'cause that's
airport
where they're going to
bathroom
be
stalls
kicking
are
the
mad
fuck out.
wide.
All right, so just give us a tad bit real quick. See what happens.
Speak up.
He looking
I need
around.
you to
Right,
enunciate.
can't hear anything you're saying.
I don't know if you can hear me like all the way clearly or not,
Oh, we
but
can hear you.
I can hear you.
so yeah, I've definitely gotten
They playing in your face
Yep.
every time you start talking.
Yep.
They are. The disrespect.
oh well, don't matter. That's all right. But yeah, it's been a long time going into my sexual journey to get to that type of place because I wasn't into it at first, and then like once I got doing it, I got like better and better at it. So um, chicks love it. It's like you can't deny it. But the fun part is just doing it and see if they just want it more. So
But
like,
what about
Nice.
you? Do you
God,
enjoy
y'all so newsy.
a little butt play,
you know
Cardi?
what? I
Little
did not.
little finger.
I did not at first. I did not at first. I don't lie. Like when my ex-wife, like we tried it out. Like let me do it to you. I was like, out of here.
Damn.
Like, stop being a bitch. Try it. I was like, all right. So I tried it and I hated
Did you
it.
say your ex-wife ran from you?
Second,
No, his wife told him to stop being a bitch and say, "Let's go."
And you
Right.
said you hated it.
Oh.
I hated it. So I figured, oh, it wasn't for me. So
Hated
years,
it.
like go, yeah. So years and years goes down the line, and then like I started like my little perineum part, like between like your taint.
Mhm.
That was good. Yeah, yeah. I think it's called your perineum.
Mhm.
That was good. And then like another 5 years, like it got like closer, like maybe a finger. And then like so like literally the older I get, the more sex I had. I needed more like stimulation because the shit wasn't the same. So yeah, I dig them. First time.
Thank you. So
But
right, exactly.
what I did come across a girl that did it to me, like a fingertip, and it's like, bro, game changer. I was like, what the? I felt
Just the
good.
tip.
I felt
Just
bad.
the
I felt
tip.
ashamed. Like all
You
all
felt
the prison,
ashamed.
all the prison of emotions, like curled up in the bowl in the shower. Like, what? I'm so dirty.
Snatch this pride right out of you. Fold it up
Just
in the
like,
corner
oh,
now.
But you
yeah.
want some more, don't you?
I was in my feelings,
Huh,
but
Cardi?
after I got used to it, yes, I did.
Mm.
Now I'm still like this much. Don't get me wrong. Ain't no one doing this. Like these Atlanta guys down here. Like this much and at this angle. All it takes, man. Like I'm gonna tell you though.
What did I say earlier?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you though.
Nobody punching that shit in there.
What is that? A Wisconsin butter churner? Like, have you heard of that?
No, that sounds horrible.
What?
I think it's called the Wisconsin butter churner. It is nasty as hell. I saw it on scrolling the book face, and it's on Urban Dictionary. I do not want to say what it is because
No, that sounds familiar to me. That does sound familiar to me because we did do a show about scat play, and I learned some things that hurt my feelings. So
Hold on, hold on.
I
It
do think.
involves fisting. I will say that anal fisting. That it definitely involves it.
Yeah, those are pretty best. But yeah, Mike, gotta try it. Like just
No.
once.
Yeah, Mike, he just told you.
Mike, I have literally had sex with Larry.
Over
No
100
All
fish.
right, you got mute again. You got mute again. They doing too much in the background.
Can't hear that.
I can't hear nothing you say.
I'm not doing
Yeah.
it.
So
No.
the long story short is that he's talked all the way around it, but he enjoys a finger in the ass, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. He
The
wanted
Royal
more
Gems
after he
turned
had
up.
it.
It took 15 years.
Took 15 years. Royal
Did you
Gems
say
is your turn.
it doesn't matter. It happened.
Yeah, I know.
Over time, you allowed it to happen. Now, Mike, you need to start
No,
on
it's the
year
Royal
one.
Gems turn. It's the Royal Gems turn.
No, you need to start on your year one of 15 or whatever. You know, maybe just like the knuckle, just
No.
A little pressure. Just a pat of a finger. Just
all right.
a
A
little
tongue.
pressure right around.
What about a tongue? What about a tongue?
Yeah, just a little.
Your turn.
Real quick.
It's your turn. Now hold on, real quick.
I had chicks eat my ass
because
before.
I'm on that
You said you like
stuff right
ass
now.
eating, Cardi. I hear you. Yeah.
He said he liked his ass.
He said he had his ass ate. Yes.
I will
more
share
of a
this.
domination thing than anything.
I will share this.
What?
One day I was getting, was getting head and shit and just going all down there on the balls and everything. And I realized her tongue was going a little further down. So my eyes started opening up like,
that's the taint. That's the taint.
She was
yes.
borderline just all in there. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Why are you doing this right now? And I was like, don't stop. But what the fuck at the same time? Like, what are you doing? So
come on.
But
You like the Hennessy.
But the finger is not. No, we not doing this. We not doing this. We not doing this. No.
What about the pad of a finger right around the edge? That's all. That's all you need.
Bro,
okay.
Right, girl.
Okay, so you are okay with the tongue and the ass then?
I probably will be. I just got, I gotta see what that's about.
So it's the same thing.
See?
No. It's not the same thing.
Your reach is just a little bit more. That's all. Half a finger. It don't have to be the whole finger.
So the Royal
It can just be like this part of the finger.
We're gonna go move on to Royal
like
Gems.
Cardi said, that bend right there.
But she
right there.
I'm trying to get her to go her turn, and she keep doing this with the damn finger.
I'm sorry. I like to see you squirm. I'm not up to
the first knuckle. I'm literally a fingertip. Just a fingertip.
You just a fingertip away. I got you.
I got you.
I am not a first knuckle. No, I ain't
there. Yes, hey sugar.
It changed your life.
I got y'all, but I like my life.
He said I like my life. No, because he already know that once the girl do it to him, he gonna be looking for her in the daytime with a flashlight and shit. He already know. He gonna be strung out and shit.
I'm gonna be like,
where's she at?
I'm be like,
where's she at? Where you at?
I'm be knocking on her door like Goku looking for the strongest person on the face of this planet. Like, it's me,
Goku.
Like
Lenny Williams. I went to the doors. You gonna be like my man Lenny Williams. You gonna watch TV till TV turn off. You gonna call her, but she gonna answer the phone. You gonna be at her door, but she ain't gonna answer.
Yes,
he gonna be playing Drake.
I've lost all morals. Let's get to Royal Gems.
He gonna be playing Drake every day.
I ain't no damn Drake. Yeah, I'm over there bitching just like Drake.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Okay, Royal, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Because we gotta move on after
30 minutes of talking about me.
Listen,
real quick.
We stay where it's gold.
I'm into it. I haven't done a whole lot of it. If I'm going to be completely frank with you guys, I had a tongue in my ass probably 20 minutes before this show started.
I know
So
that's right.
Okay, then.
I'm totally.
Ah. Oh, so
I'm here
she
for it, sis.
running off
Here
of
for it.
adrenaline right now. She's just on pure
Look.
adrenaline.
So
That's pleasure.
you know, all right. So the first time I tried anal, I was like 14. I had just lost my virginity, and me and my boyfriend at the time, my first boyfriend, we lost our virginity to each other. We were Christian, and we were like, sex before marriage, blah blah
Hallelujah.
blah. How do we get around it? And we said anal. So that was my first experience with anal at 14, and it hasn't been a big part of my sex life, but I decided I wanted to get back into it. Hence the reason why I had a tongue in my ass earlier today. So a little bit more of that. I don't have much to say. I know we're running short of time, so that's all I got on that point.
No, we good because we got a little extra time if we need it. So
So yeah, 14, and then the next one was probably like 4 years ago with my Oh no, that was somebody else's husband. But
woo!
Damn.
I noticed you like that. That's
I need that
your
on the
type.
shirt too. I need that on the shirt. That was somebody else's husband. All right.
I was going to say with my ex-husband, it wasn't my ex-husband, it was somebody else's husband. Years ago, different life. I don't do that.
That's
sort of
right.
thing.
Don't judge her for her past. She don't live there no more.
Don't judge me. I don't do that shit. I'm on the straight and narrow. I promise. And then again, like I said, recently I decided to try to get back into it. So really, I don't have a whole lot to say about it. I honestly had some questions for everybody, these seasoned veteran ass players. Like, how do you? I want to know how you gear up for it. Like, how do I prepare? Like what do I do? What will make a good, successful anal session? That's what I do.
I have answers.
We need some music.
I have answers.
I was going to say a gay man is gave the best advice to me.
Gay man is a good resource.
We don't have
a gay man is a good resource. Yes, you do.
We do.
Royal, you are literally friends on Facebook with my gay best friend.
Oh no, I was talking about in like right now. We're not talking to any gay men.
Oh no, but I literally my gay best friend educated me.
Go ahead, Piggy. Take it away. PowerPoint presentation.
All right, man.
Yeah, thank you. I wish I had. So, on today's lesson of how to get your anal, do the do. Start with a finger. Like, start with a tongue, start with a finger. Let your partner know. Like, have that conversation with your partner. Like, hey, I would like to try experimenting with this. I don't want to rush into it. I just kind of want to see what it feels like, get into it, kind of get the area used to it. It's kind of like when you're training your throat to be able to deep throat. Like, you got to desensitize it a little bit. It takes desensitization. I can do it, but like, I can't do it too much. My man knows it too much, and I'm so. But like, you got to desensitize the area a little bit. So putting a finger there, putting a tongue there, and then like exposing yourself a little bit more time, like over and over and over again. Once you've gotten used to the feeling of a single finger, you might want to move on to. I suggest getting a set of butt plugs that start with really small and go up to like a good. Not like, I wouldn't say medium size, but like a size that's about the dick that you're trying to put into your ass.
Right, exactly.
Like, that way you can at least kind of train up to what you're working towards. So most of the small ones start out, they're about the size of a pinky. They're teeny tiny. You really don't feel them unless you are an absolute anal virgin. Me, like, I'm kind of very similar to Royal, where my very first time having sex was anal. I, to this day, couldn't tell you how the fuck that happened. I really don't know. We just somehow made it happen, and it was good. My first time having vaginal sex was traumatic. Like, I don't understand how that one happened. But so, you start with a pinky size plug. Work your way up to a medium-sized one. And when I say work your way up, I mean like wearing it for a while. So like most of the pinky size ones that are the smallest, you could probably wear that all day and barely even notice it. Once you've graduated from that, you can move up to a medium-sized one and wear that one for an extended period of time. I just recently got back into anal play, so I wouldn't even say that I've been training properly. I really have not. But like I at least know the steps of what I should be doing. So like I want to train ride. Huh?
What happened?
What is a reasonable amount of time?
It depends on how consistently you're trying to do it. So like if you have a short window of time, you need to be doing this every single day. If you got more time and can kind of space it out, you can. I wore a medium-sized plug for like 8 hours on a train ride and was fine.
Oh my God.
I was fine though. Like I felt it and I was aware of it, but it wasn't uncomfortable.
You know, Piggy Senpai, other people just read a book.
You can read a book.
Just read a book. They just read a book. They just listen to, you know, that those are
though.
things that you do on a train instead of getting your ass ready. Listen to some music, learn Spanish.
Right, I was like, I want to read books.
No, you know that I knew exactly what she was talking about.
She's like, what did you do to pass the time on the train? Got my ass ready. What did you do, Nana?
Royal has a question.
So like, okay, so we wearing this medium plug for 8 hours or whatever. Do it make your booty hole loose? Like, do I gotta worry about like?
No, it will not.
Your booty does get loose. Don't let nobody tell you that.
The booty hole get loose. So like, what you do?
Yeah, your booty hole get a little loose.
Don't let sirens scare you. Don't let sirens scare you.
Hemorrhoids is a problem.
It gets loose.
Yeah, y'all tripping.
Loose, but it's not like you gonna have shit
fall
falling out
your ass. What I'm saying, I'm not gonna shit myself, right?
No, you are not.
No.
Okay.
No. You literally would have to be getting fucked in the ass for hours for your booty hole to be gaping that much for that to be a risk. Like that's not
kids. Hemorrhoids and everything is a thing. My ass is not a pretty thing. I don't want anything near my ass. I've had kids and hemorrhoids and all that stuff. I'm good. It's nasty back there. It's a fucking Van Gogh painting back there. It's nasty back there. All right, it's not pretty back
there. I feel you because you know I've had kids too. Hemorrhoids is a thing.
Yeah,
I'm wanting to try it. So I mean, I had the finger in there the other day, and I mean that shit was great. And so I feel like I want to go to the next level. I'm afraid that it's going to hurt. I'm afraid of like bleeding and you know everything that comes along with you know what we got going on.
Sorry
but
about that.
I want to try it out.
So
my phone just kicked me out.
I have two things for you. I'm gonna answer the question that was just asked. No, it does not stay loose for life. Your butthole literally will close back up in like a couple of hours if you stop training. Like that's why training is important because you're desensitizing the area.
If you stop training, but if you
if you stop training, but if you continue, it will stay loose. It won't be like I said, it ain't like shit gonna fall out your ass loose. But you do need to train on a consistent basis if you're planning to have like anal sex on a regular basis and like be prepped generally at all times. If it's not something that you're going to do often, it'll literally go back within like an 8-hour time period. It does not take a long time for your butthole to go because it's meant to stay closed.
Some people
generally meant to
can sit just out. You know.
Those are people who do it on a regular basis. Those are people who do it on a regular basis.
So, do I gotta take like an enema beforehand? Like, is this something planned, or can I have spontaneous anal sex?
Okay,
I think it depends. I think it depends.
It depends, but that was going to be the next thing I talk about. So you can do what's called fleeting, which is essentially like an enema. Don't get the ones with the chemicals because those can tear up your intestines really bad with extended exposure. Just get the ones that are like, you remember those little like baby suction things that you would stick up the nose? It's like that, but it's bigger. Do that with warm water and do it a couple of hours beforehand if you know that you're going to have anal sex and clean yourself out.
Okay,
that's what gay men do. That is exactly what gay men do.
That's a lot of work for gay men. They got to do all that.
That's a lot of work. If you have time to,
you don't want shit. You don't want to fuck somebody and they pull out the dick and the shit all over it.
Exactly.
I thought that's just what happened. I have no fucking idea.
No, that's
I
not what
thought you
happened.
just took it with that
way.
lifestyle. I don't fucking know.
No.
No,
Is anal sex. Anal sex is planned beforehand.
no, you
No.
can have spontaneous anal sex.
What if
You
I shit
can. I've
on?
done it. All right, hold on. Let me
I've had, but that's why I'm saying you got to know your body, right? You got to know your body. If you know that your guts have been questionable all day, you might want to do the fleeting beforehand.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just give me Dick and Vaj.
So,
okay, this seems like too much
that's
work.
what I was gonna say.
Dick and Vaj.
Dick and Vaj.
If you can prep, that is ideal. If you cannot prep, spontaneous is still possible, but you got some more work to do in the moment. Do not let him pull out immediately, because that's how you end up with shit all over your bed. Do not let him pull out immediately. It needs to be a slow
swear
ease
to
back
God,
out.
if there's some shit on my bed after we fucking, I am never talking to you again. Take the shitty sheets with you, motherfucker, when you close the door. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
Now I'm confused. I know, listen, we got like 2 other topics, but
I know. I'm sorry. We went
I
down a
know.
rabbit hole. We went down a rabbit hole.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I got to do it this way. Miss Kitten's right here. You the booty licker. What you heard about somebody having to do New Orleans?
Right, you said you lick shit.
I said I'm getting paid for it. If I'm just fucking you, and like we just met like last week or whatever, casual sex, and you get shit on my sheets, I'ma fuck you up. You paying for my sheets. I don't got that kind of time.
I don't
got that kind of time. Don't shit on my sheets.
I just had to get it started. Go ahead.
So, all right, question: would y'all fuck somebody if you had sex with them and they still had toilet paper and shit in their ass? Would you fuck them?
Ew, no.
You don't know how to wipe properly.
Exactly. They got shit on my sheets.
You on elementary level, you know.
Right.
No,
got
ma'am.
shit on my sheets.
We've been so
No,
on this anal thing. I think we got a lot of ill, nasty, but it's time to move on.
Listen, we grown. Anyway. let's move on to fuck buddy etiquette. you Ubering them home or they spending the night.
You
As
Pinky said. Not leave things in my house. You cannot take a picture with me. Please be comfortable. I don't. No, somebody tried to do that shit after, and they tried to take a picture. I'm like, you can't be serious right now. Why? What the fuck is you? Do you know my other dudes is gonna be mad at you, not me? Don't do that.
Mad at you, not me.
Like, no, you gotta get up out of there because I got places to be, or maybe I just need to go to sleep and you gotta go. But you can't, like, you know, and they be trying to leave shit at your house. You can't take your shit with you. Your shit, because if I decide,
I'm gonna need a class with you, Royal Gem, because doing this whole separation or whatever, I need to know what to do. I don't know what I'm doing.
Anyway,
baby, I was winging.
That's a whole other conversation.
The shit I did.
Anyway, bitch, kids. I'm not fucking with
how
you
you
today.
treat your fuck buddy is largely dependent on who that fuck buddy is, and there is always levels to this shit. Because there are the fuck buddies that it's like, if it goes further than a fuck buddy and y'all are like kind of feeling each other, of course they can have the Spinnanite bag. They can like they might have to work their way up to that, but like, all right, I'm not
no.
I don't even know what I'm gonna say. I'm not nice by any means.
Bobby pins.
But like the bobby pins though.
Right.
But so like there's levels to it. Like there could be the like super cool buddy that you a little close to. They might be able to spend the night, but like they gotta leave by like 7 a.m.
You got to leave before the sunlight come out.
Like before 7. And then there are the ones who like
no free ride.
You might they can't stay, but you might pay for that Uber to get to you because you know it's real good. Like
no, ma'am, I'm not paying. No, I wish the fuck I would. I'm paying for your Uber to come get some of my cookie.
No.
When I say you,
not at all.
Hold on.
She said I'm doing you the favor.
No, when I say you, I am using metaphorical third person in the male perspective. I'll be damned if I ever pay for a fuck buddy to come.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say no, Pinky, no.
Right? Please, baby, don't do it.
Now, I'm progressive, but I ain't that progressive. Akeem is real nice. You're not gonna fall asleep. I'm not gonna give you enough time for all that. You can go.
No, because I got a sandwich waiting for me. I got a sandwich in the TV show. You got to go.
Right.
Where you going?
I hear y'all. But
I
go
like
ahead.
to sleep alone after my fuck buddies.
What you mean? You hear us? You don't believe it?
Just keep talking.
You don't believe it?
I'm waiting. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Listen,
anyways,
I'm just saying.
As I was saying, there are levels. So, like, you know, if the metaphorical you male perspective, he can pay for her to come, for us to come, and then leave.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are the ones that it's just like, you not even finna meet me at my place. I'll meet you at yours. We can do this in a car in a dark parking lot. And if you feel like it, you can get a room. But it ain't no personals. No personals.
Back in my hoe days, I used to what is it? Obviously there's no kids. I would bring the kid. The guy would come over to my place, and when me and Siren were living together, I made sure he left with his shirt off, so she could see my what I have achieved that night.
I
didn't care. I didn't care.
No. I had to do that. So that was one. And then, but I've had car sex because, you know, the kids are home or whatever. There was no privacy. I've had car sex. But no, if I have nothing to hide or whatever, look, we just come on back over here. Get the dick. Get some dick.
I can't sleep.
That's the levels that Pinky was talking about. Like, if I really like you, then I might invite you to my house. But other than that, you don't really need to know where I live. I'll come to you.
Well, I don't know. I don't talk to anybody long. I have to talk to you for at least a week before I can have sex with you. So there are no, you know, fuck buddies with, I guess, for me. I have to, and then like we'll just do that. But
somebody is not around.
But I like you though, so I need you to, so you can come to me. Why do they have to not come to you guys? That's what I'm saying. I guess that's my question.
Because you don't want somebody in your house.
Yeah,
if I don't want them in your house, if you don't want them in your house, then I don't want them in my pussy.
Facts.
That's how I feel. I'm just saying.
Hey, look, Kevin, that's what I was saying. Like the whatever.
If I don't trust you, I don't trust you to know where I live. I don't trust you to know where I'm. You know, that's even more personal.
You never had nobody get a little too, you know, crazy when you try to cut it off. Like, why you don't want to talk to me?
No, but that's exactly why I fucking, you know, learned them first beforehand.
A week is not.
You can't learn nobody in a week.
Right?
I said at least a week. I said at least a week.
That's not long enough. It's not long enough for me at least.
Oh no, everybody's different.
I'm sorry. I've known some people for 5 years and I still don't know you, bitch. Like, we got into an argument like, oh, you a whole new person. Like, no, you can't come to my fucking house. That's my house. My kids live there. Like, if you decide to act funny, you know where the fuck I live at. No, we good. I can know where you live at though. I'll come over. You want a hotel room? We can do that shit. But unless I really like you and trust you, you can't come to my house. That's like fuck buddies I've been fucking with for maybe 6 months or so. Okay, come on over. Come on, it's cool. Other than that, no.
Gotcha.
No, that's fair. And it's especially different for y'all because y'all have kids. So, like, this one dude that I used to rock with, I didn't mind if he came to my place. He only ever came to my place once. And that was the first time that we hooked up or whatever. But it was because he and I were both on the same page about this is a business transaction. Like, no money was exchanged or anything like that. Like, it wasn't paying for sex. But, like, it was you come in, we do what we got to do. We might laugh, crack some jokes, hang out a little bit in between rounds, and then you going to leave. And then every time after that, because we found out that he lived close to where, before I moved, he lived close to where my job was. So I'd be like, oh, I can pop by your place on my way to, like, and this is after. So I moved back into a parent's house back in 2019. And he and I have been hooking up in like late 18, early 19. So it would be like, oh, okay, cool. You can come to that one time he came to my place. And then after that I had moved. So then it was like, oh, you live close to where I'm staying now. So I can just leave work, take a shower at your house. We do what we do. I take a shower again and I go home.
Right.
So it was like a business transaction. There was nothing weird about it. But there have been some other people where it's just like, you're good for sex. But if I let you know where I live, I feel like I would have to file a police report because you a little off. So, like, it really is dependent on who the person is. And it's kind of a case-by-case basis. Like, it's no problem having a simple baseline, especially if you have kids. But, like, it's almost a play it by ear.
So the question is, how do you get the fuck buddies to leave your house?
Stop talking to him.
What you about to do?
I hit you.
I'm about to
Stop
get
stop
something to
talking
eat.
to him.
So you gonna go or you good? Cause I got things to do.
The sun is coming up.
Oh,
I
The
put it like
sun.
this.
I
Listen,
pulled this.
I
I
feel
pulled
like
my phone
Yeah,
out. I'm like, oh, I need to set my alarm.
I feel like
let
if you
Hennessy
know,
talk. We here monopolized it. Let's hear from the
I ain't
gentleman.
monopolizing. I'm just,
No, no, I
um,
said we have. Go ahead.
oh, um, I feel like if you set that boundary early, if you come in and you say like, you know for a fact who's what you coming over for, what y'all going to do, blah blah blah. So a lot of the times, if that's already established, you don't feel too good if you know you're done. You're probably been sitting there for like 5 or 10 minutes, and you could tell people start moving a little differently. Like they start, I might start prepping myself for sleep or whatever the case is, and then they just still sitting there. I'm like, are you ready for me to call something for you, or whatever the case is, or you gonna call your little Lyft or Uber? Do you need me to drop you off? Like I drive, so I was like, I don't mind. I'm not getting up and dropping you off. Like so, it's been a while since I did that, but fuck buddies thing. Yeah, that shit is that's something different. Like I'm not them guys is disrespectful. The person has paid for them to come over to me. Not that it's no cocky shit, but it's like if you really want to come, you'll come to me. Like I look at it. Like if you got the dick, then go ahead, go to that one. But if you want it, just come on over. Like, and it's not the same. Like I'll get an option. Like you want me to pay for it, you got it. Like because at the end of the day, if your goal is just to be that, you don't want to start doing relationship based stuff like you taking care of it and doing this and doing that all the time because there's
I feel like at the very least you could pay for my Uber. That's not a relationship thing.
sorry about that, but
that's just politeness,
right?
it
if
is,
you want
but
the
it's like,
bed,
but at the end of the day, like for if that's what it's for, that's what it's for. Like I'm just one of them guys that ain't disrespectful. That's the good part about me is that I'm not disrespectful to people. So it's like I think to get somebody really to go, you really gotta stop fucking having a conversation. Stop pillow talking with them because once you start pillow talking, you get sleepy and then they want to get sleepy and then that's then it's like you kind of give them that side eye look like that little smile and a look like you let them know. All right, I'm done now. Like I'm ready for you to go without saying it. So, I don't know. Fuck buddy's been they for me personally it is I've had good experiences with it, but no.
I mean, I think communication is key.
That's the 100% key. If you don't want somebody to have a Spinnanite bag, tell them they're not spending the night from the jump. Some people assume.
Facts.
Yeah, I normally
don't
like to. I like to ask, like, is this an overnight situation,
That's
or
what I'm saying.
let me know from the giddy up, so I already know what it is.
You can spend a night, but don't be trying the cuddling part. I told you when you start doing all that relationship stuff, and that's what messes it up.
Niggas do the same thing. Men do the same exact thing. They want to cuddle. They want hugs.
It's not a woman versus man thing. It's just
no. I was just saying.
I got you. No, because some dudes be wanting to come in, like. But if you want somebody, like if you're dating somebody, that's a whole different situation. Like your goal is to be with the person. So, but as far as that, past tense, that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to be cuddling and kissing them on their neck and telling them how their day is, because then they get comfortable in a different way. Now they went from being a fuck buddy to a potential mate, and now don't know if you really like that person. Yeah, now you don't really know if you like that person now because they start showing a little bit of their personality. Then you're annoyed with them, but you know what's good, what's coming out of it that works for you. So,
right. 100%.
It's troubling.
I feel like that's how you find yourself in situationships that can go awkward real fast. Because that's speaking from experience. Because I like it was this dude in college, and I told him, I was like, "Look, this has an expiration date. If we make it to the expiration date, great. If not, it's no skin off my nose." And I'm a decent person, and I low-key was using him. I was being a homosexual. I will fully admit that because I was in a bad roommate situation at the time. And I was being a whole homosexual. He had his own place that was right off campus. I could walk there within 10 minutes. I was like, bet.
But
I'm not a shit person. I was staying at his house all the time. And because I'm not a terrible person, I'm like, if I make something for myself to eat, I'm not about to cook in your kitchen and then not make anything for you. And then like, I'm a clean person. So I'm like, I'm cleaning up after myself, which sort of kind of meant cleaning up after him a little bit too. And like, he got it in his head that we were more than just I'm sort of kind of living here. And
you done gave him the cookie, you done gave him a meal, and you done clean.
Right.
We go together now. We go together now.
Mhm. And now you
find him on a regular basis. I was like, this is ending on May 16th of 19th of 2016. Like I would remind him on a regular basis. And he ended up making some mutual friends that were friends with me. So like he would come to a party, we wouldn't show up together, but would leave together kind of situation. Like he got really in his feelings about me.
Literally, he got his hand raised.
I got questions now.
Go on now.
So you treated him like you already know the biggest problem that you could do is treat a man how a mother would treat their son. Because once you start doing
I treated him like a fucking person.
No. But yes, like how
you know how men think.
Once you start feeding men, it's the same way for y'all too. But once you
y'all
start
like stray dogs, start feeding them around.
You feeding them. You probably was folding his clothes. You probably was doing everything in the relationship.
No,
Hold up. I'm not saying you was doing that, but that's what happens. You start doing all that stuff, and then he's sitting there looking at you like he already like you like that. So now he just like, and you staying at his house every night, you cooking and shit, then you cleaning, you come over there all the time, he looking at you, y'all probably watching the movie. Y'all ain't doing all this separate shit. You sitting there with him and spending time with him.
Mm-hmm.
You're starting to do the things that's on the dating requirement list. The
you are sewing into him.
You're the communication now. Now you're the physical touches and all the other stuff, and you just disconnecting every single time because you have a date in your head. Like, no, I'm gonna stop at this point.
Meanwhile, he like, babe, that meal was delicious.
Right,
what you making tonight?
You making something else. Once you say that, and you like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make y'all in a relationship now. It's over. It's over. And his head, and that's why they come back to your house acting all crazy and shit. Because then you do all that extra stuff, and now here come his goofy ass coming over here. He's sitting at your damn door now, ready to kick your door in because you didn't stop talking to him. Yeah, he madly in love with you.
100%.
So the way that I'm a cold piece, I was not doing mutual things with him. Like we were in the same house at the same time, but I was downstairs, he was up in his room. Like I was trying to keep little barriers there. It obviously didn't work. Let me tell you how badly it didn't work. And I'm still, I admit I was wrong in this situation. I fully admit I was wrong. But like, after we ended things early, I got a text a month later that at like 4 a.m. And it was like, I hope you're happy New Year. I hope you're doing well. Like all that bitter nigga shit. And then I ran into him at BlurredCon in 2019. I had come out of the speed dating room, turned to my left, and he was there. He looked at me and immediately hit an about face and ran away. I was like, oh damn.
You broke that man's heart.
Broke his spirit. Now he was going through therapy and all that. Now he didn't had a fucking relapse and
now he don't like light-skinned girls no more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fucked up now.
I didn't even know it was that bad. It had been 3 years. It had been 3 years since I had seen that man at that point, and I was like, "Oh wow."
That's horrible, Pinky. You destroyed him. It's all right. It's all right. We both see him. I mean, let's be honest. I think we all have destroyed someone, whether we meant to do it or not. It happens.
Yeah.
Royal, you thinking? No. Yes.
No comment.
We got one more topic.
She said, "I will not incriminate myself." Okay.
No comment. No comment.
I want to hear from Cardi, Mister.
Cardi shaming you from the plane. Listen, Cardi needs to be on right now because that nigga got a story to tell. All right, he's horrible. That's all I'm going to say. He's a horrible person.
He's not supposed to be over 100 people in his life. I don't want to hear jack shit shaming me from you.
I wish I could tell his
Anyway.
story, but I'm gonna let him tell it his soul. And I'm pretty sure that Hennessy has destroyed someone. He just don't want to tell about it. Yeah, he don't want to talk about it. Look at the face. Look at the face. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean?
I'm trying to think I've ever destroyed somebody. I don't know if I destroyed somebody. I mean, I got
You ain't had nobody crying in the closet.
In the closet.
Sitting in the closet in the corner.
Right. If any, listen.
Why won't he love me? Okay, we won't play these games. All right. Okay.
I plead the 5th and the 6th. I don't know.
I'm gonna just let you know what. We need to have some guests on here. We need to get let's get Tommy on here.
My brother?
Yes. We need the truth. We need the truth and nothing but the truth, okay?
He gonna moonwalk around the table.
Help me God.
That's all him.
We just gotta get him lubricated first. That's all.
I don't judge, but I'm gonna do it just now. Royal probably destroyed some souls. She looked like she definitely.
That's why she said no comment.
I know.
That's why she said no comment.
The way she was talking about how you not spending the night, let me know. Is a couple of motherfuckers hanging out her window like Spider-Man, and like just looking upside down. Girl, I loved it. Did you like just tripping? Like
they're not hanging outside my window because they don't know where I live.
See,
that part.
Make that very clear. She made that very clear.
She right. Let me go to shut that one down. There's no comeback. And as we move on,
I'm cracking up. All right, so really quick, the last topic: embarrassing moments during sex. I think we all
can I go
all
first?
have had that. Go ahead, please.
Please share with the class.
It ain't an embarrassing moment. It was embarrassing sex. Period.
Ooh.
I never had so much trash sex in my life. So I tried to talk. I was talking to this girl, and I kept trying to get that shit chances. I guess, like I said, I have my way of how I like to do things. And she was older than me, so she kind of felt as though, hey, no, let's do it this way. So, all right, I'm down for whatever you want to do. Now, you want to sit there and be boring and shit and just move your hips side to side and tell me, now I'm going a little faster. All right, no, stop. Let me do this. I'm like, I'm not doing shit. I'm just sitting here. Though, I was just sitting there while she just wiggled, and I'm just looking like.
Not wiggle.
Not wiggle, though.
Not wiggle.
And I'm sitting there like looking like, and in my head I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, this is really happening right now. Like,
the Facebook user would like to know how much older.
She should be 39 now, 38, 39 now, almost 39, maybe 39, about to turn 40, somewhere around that age.
That's not that much older than you.
Wait, just older
reference,
than me.
how old are you?
I'm 35.
That's not that much older than you.
I'm just older than me, period. It's just older than me.
Okay. He said it like I'm 21. It's like, no, go ahead.
In strength of, I felt like
spring chicken.
I felt
you
like
felt she should have been more experienced.
No, because I don't want to throw that at somebody, but I felt like I got young bold, if anything. It was like, no, do it like this. And I'm just like, and you just move your hips side to side, like, and I guess, this little butt move thing that you was doing. I'm like, no, I want to clap this shit. Like, what am I fucking doing right now? Like, I'm trying to clap cheeks. Exactly. This all me right there while I'm doing it. I love that I'm trying to go full. I'm a nerd it out right now. I'm trying to go full throttle. Everybody likes Vegeta, right? But what version of Vegeta you like? I like Majin Vegeta. I want that nigga that's vicious. I don't give a fuck about no body. I can blow my fucking wife up if I have to.
I'm crying
to get the results. Like, I'm trying to go full Majin on this thing, and you wiggling and shit, and I'm just sitting there like,
wiggle,
right? I'm like, and as we're done, she came off of it. She came off of it, and I'm like, are we done or something? Yeah, give me a couple of minutes. Nigga, did I just get a nigga move put on me or something? Like, I feel like is this what it feels like to get like I'm like, yo, like, so I can't clap cheeks, but you can go and get your nut off real quick. Now you sleepy. I was like, I got you.
She said, thank you for your services.
No, because no. See, the thing about me is a lot of people are hit and quit. I gotta ask when she came back the next time. I'm trying to run this shit. Nope. I'm gonna do what I gotta do now. And then I sent you on your way after that. No.
Revenge fuck.
I ain't gonna say it's revenge, but it was just, it was borderline revenge fuck. Yeah, you're right. It was.
That's right.
I was being real petty.
Did she climax is the question from the revenge sex?
Probably. I don't know.
He said that's none of my concern. That's none of my concern.
Not on my agenda at that point in time. It's just that had to happen because you young boy me. One, you young boy me. Two, you definitely did a nigga move for me. I was like, ooh. I was so pissed. I said, oh, I see what y'all be going through. These motherfuckers ain't shit. Like, so, right, yo, just gonna do me dirty. So, I said, okay.
You know what's funny? Every time we're on, there is a Facebook user that comments. Mm-hmm. Random Facebook user.
No, you think it's people who don't want to share their name.
I'm done now, so I'm off of it.
Like
I'm very. I feel like it's the same person every time though. Who's on here? Who's on here incognito? That's what I want to know. What do you got to hide?
It's Felicia.
Oh, all right. Hi, Felicia. I know it's somebody that I know. Who is it? I mean, I think
it's a few different people, but
I think most women have like those regular embarrassing moments, like those coming of age embarrassing moments when you first start having sex and you don't know what the fuck you're doing. So everybody like remembers the first time, he knocked your fucking period on while you were having sex.
I did that.
Yeah, everybody remembers the first time they queefed, you know what I mean? Or when that fucking leg starts shaking and it won't stop shaking. You look like you having a fucking seizure. You can't control that shit. And you feel some type of way because you don't want that nigga to think that he got you shaking and you can't control yourself. Like, literally just my muscle is not cooperating right now.
Oh,
don't feel proud of you. Don't fucking feel proud of yourself.
Don't be shutting this down. If the chief is doing his job, let it do his job. It's okay.
Nah.
No, because
some people don't deserve that. Some people don't deserve that. Okay.
I didn't. If he ain't deserving, why you give it to him? Well, if he ain't deserving, why you give it to him?
Because sometimes you don't know he didn't deserve it until after the fact.
Right.
It happens all the time. You didn't know that sis was about to do the wiggle all over you until after you was already up in it. You know what I mean? It happens.
That don't mean that she ain't deserve it because I was hot for it when it was about to happen. I was like, let's go.
And then she gave you trash sex, so she did not deserve. She didn't deserve the Hennessy.
No. She deserved the Hennessy the next time around. But go ahead.
Redefine what deserving it means because there are people who are confused. Tennessee's confused, and there's somebody in the comments who's confused. When we say that you don't deserve it, it does not necessarily mean all the work that was put in up until the moment of action. Deserving it is about your performance in the moment, and if your performance is trash, you did not deserve to get this ass. That is all I got to say.
Agree.
No. Because he did deserve it because you gave it to him. He deserved it because it was. If you're in the motion of already doing something, it ain't that he don't deserve it. It's just that nigga, you will never have it again. Like after you didn't got the reward, you will never have it again.
You got
that's
deserved.
That right there. That part right there.
Because now I know better.
Exactly.
Because if I had known beforehand, you would have never been able to even smell it.
Not in the first place.
Look, he's like, I disagree.
I don't 100% disagree. I just think that, there's some, there's a 50-50 in there somewhere, but go ahead.
I'm just saying it's an audition. The first time is an audition. That's all I'm saying. It's an audition.
It is.
To see if you get the part to return.
It
It's a
is
Yeah.
trial
beneficial.
run. Every subscription they give you like a little trial period so you can see what's going on and you can continue the subscription or you can
Mhm.
cancel
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Or
Exactly. Can
Just
cancel
it's
at
one
any
night only.
time.
that, but
it.
listen, I don't disagree with y'all. I just think there's a difference between deserving it and not putting in the work. So he didn't, it's like he didn't
He
perform
didn't
well.
what?
He
So
didn't
what's the
perform
Oh,
well.
I
difference?
was gonna say, well, finish
I
your
don't know.
sentence.
He didn't perform
What
well.
what causes somebody to deserve it then? I don't understand.
I don't know. Deserving something means you put in work behind something to get to that point. That's how I'm looking at it differently. I'm not saying that within this moment that he didn't. He just didn't. He didn't appreciate it. He didn't take care of it. So it was like, all right, fuck it. You ain't getting this no more. But like when somebody put the work in, it's like when your kid do good at school. You know what, kid, you deserve this. That's my example.
But that's the thing. He didn't put in the work, so he doesn't deserve it.
No. He didn't put in
You
the
said
work while he was there, while he was actually doing this.
He's saying
The
beforehand. So
moment
you
is
mean the
different from
courting?
beforehand. Yes, I mean the
He earned no.
beforehand
So
part.
here's what you're confusing is earning the privilege and deserving it. He earned the privilege to try out. He does not deserve to come back because he did not perform in the moment.
Exact. That's what I meant. I
Okay.
don't want to overcomplicate it, but that's what I meant. He didn't put the work in to continue this. He didn't put the work in to really, really get the. Yeah, whatever. All right, let's go ahead. We're moving on.
The point was the orgasm. Okay. I've had sex that was really good, but I didn't climax. To speak back to Felicia, I've had
That's
sex that
true
was good
too.
that I didn't climax. Sometimes it's difficult for me.
I got a question about
So
that. I do want to know from
yes,
y'all. You kind of put it on the head. Like, can sometimes sex be too good that you don't climax? Like, I don't know. I don't know what it's like to be a woman. So it's like I don't know if it's like y'all, if it's just the inability to not come, or is it just like sometimes it's just good and y'all can't at that moment.
I mean, like
Oh,
I might have really, really good sex, and I might come from them giving me head,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't come from the
Some people don't come
penetration.
from stimulation. I mean, some yeah, they don't come from that. So penetration and stuff like that.
I don't know. It's hard to say because with my boyfriend currently, like our sex is always spot on. I've never had bad sex with him. But there have been a couple of times where I haven't climaxed. Either there's I don't want to put I'm not gonna put his business, I'm not gonna say that. But like there have been it's been me who just was unable to. And it wasn't even because it wasn't good, because he was hitting all my spot,
Right.
like it was doing everything that I need, but sometimes you just physically cannot.
That's what I want to
Like,
know. Like,
Right.
does it have a do you
yeah,
have
it's
moments
not
where that
even
can't
it's not a
happen
mental
because of
thing.
something?
It's not
Okay.
a lack of pleasure thing. It's just sometimes you're unable.
All right.
Right.
Cool.
And that
I
happens
think
to a
Yeah.
lot of women.
I think that this is good for
Mm-hmm.
men to know what y'all just said, because a lot of men like, oh man, she was shaking it. I had it. Like, nigga, you probably didn't even make her coming within it. Like you hype as fuck, and you don't realize you did something, but you didn't do nothing for real, because she didn't do anything. Like,
Well, I think it's also how you view sex. Some people only view sex with the end goal
My
being an
unicorn.
orgasm.
Hey.
Um, yeah, so like some people only view sex as like you only achieved or accomplished the goal of
of having sex
successful
in
sex
person. Yeah.
if you have an orgasm.
Okay.
But sometimes the goal isn't necessarily to have an orgasm.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like
So
for
it's
me,
just
and
having a
because I
body.
love, well, not even just having a body. I'm speaking from a place of a relationship where I love my
All
partner.
right. Gotcha.
Right.
So there are times where I just want to have sex with him to feel closeness physically, not even necessarily because I'm trying to chase an orgasm. If I have an orgasm, great, wonderful, awesome. If I don't, it's not the end of the world to me, because I know, one, it's not going to be the only, like, it's not going to be a thing that can't happen to me in the future, but it's also not, that wasn't the purpose for why I was engaging in the act. So like, it just kind of, I think it partially depends on what your goal is for sex. It also,
Right.
sometimes you're just physically unable. And then it's your relationship with the person. One thing I have learned about sex over the years is that there are so many layers to all of it. It is not a cut and dry. Two people do the deuce. They each have an orgasm and they walk away. That is
Okay.
not what
Right.
sex is at all. So
Gotcha.
it is dependent on what your purpose is.
Gotcha.
I would agree with
So
her
Yeah.
100%.
Sometimes it's
Yeah.
about the journey and not the destination. So if
Exactly.
everything between time is feeling good, you're both happy, it's great. Maybe, like you said, you're unable to. You don't need to get over that threshold. You just need to make it to that threshold, and it's all good.
Gotcha. All right, ladies, I apologize because I know y'all got to get y'all topics out. Y'all got to get y'all embarrassing thing real quick.
What? Yes, Pinky and Royal. Have you had anything truly embarrassing happen during sex?
I haven't
I
had
embarrassed the shit out of myself this past weekend.
Ooh,
Try to do a
Literally.
handstand. You trying to do it? You trying to do a handstand or something?
No, I learned a long time ago. I cannot handstand. I think Royal caught the fact that I said literally because I mentioned earlier in the show I had anal sex for the first time with my boyfriend currently, and mine was a spontaneous. And let's just say I needed to change my sheets after.
Oh, all
So
right.
when I say I embarrassed the shit out of myself, bless his.
I appreciate your transparency.
Yeah, I'm about to say the same thing. Her transparency was on point. Nice.
exactly.
I have no shame. I have absolutely zero shame. I have learned, I learned when I can say certain things, but feel bad about it for what? We're all human. It is
Right,
what it is.
exactly. You live long enough, something is going to happen that embarrasses you. And Royal, you said you haven't had an embarrassing moment at all.
So I mean, I don't have a real embarrassing moment. There's farts during sex and things like that. The one thing that comes to mind is not embarrassing because he didn't know, but I knew, and it was kind of nasty. So I'm just going to tell y'all now. So I was giving head, and I was deep throating, getting way back there, and I had just had a really large dinner. So I don't know. Maybe we should talk about preparation for deep throat. How do we get there? How do you? Because I had a large dinner, and so it came up. Bitch, it came up, and I mean he was into it. He was feeling it. His eyes was in the back of his head. Looked down like, oh shit. So I'm like, what do I do? Do I say, hey, I threw up on your dick? Do I go clean it up? He ain't noticed yet, so I just was
he
like,
thought it was spit.
and kept going, and it was done.
You a G. But that's a.
I
I was like,
Oh shit.
all right.
That's a fetish. That's a fetish for some people. Some people like you
It
to deep throw until you vomit on their penis. Yeah.
He is disturbed.
No, that's the thing.
You can't do nothing but respect it.
No. I don't have no disrespect for it.
He throw up on his dick and freak out. No. It was feeling good for him. He didn't even know, so I just took care of it. It was gone.
Like, woo, she's slobbing on that knob.
He did. That's exactly what the fuck he said, and I did not tell him no different. So that's what happened.
Yo, I got respect for you off after that.
The way you handled it, you achieved.
Yeah.
Well, has everyone seen that?
Not like that.
Yes.
Has everyone seen that video of Sukiyana when she was giving head to her fiance and she vomited all over the dick and kept going? Nobody else saw that. Oh yeah, look that up. Listen. But yeah, her and her man they're into that, so it is definitely a fetish.
I'm not into that. I was completely grossed out, but I just thought that there was bigger things to worry about at that moment, so I just dealt with it.
Yo, I was about to angle.
She said, I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission. Yes, that was real gangster.
I had to turn half of my brain off real quick. I was kind of gagging a little bit. Oh my god. Oh, shit.
Ooh, so this was our first episode that we went the extra 30 minutes, and we definitely needed it. Everybody came through. Mm-hmm. Yes. We lost
too much anal talk. That's why.
Listen, we go where the conversation takes us. All right.
Anal talk.
For those of us that are left on here, Mike, it's going to happen. I'm sorry.
When?
Just for later. He feels so concerned.
It's a random passage.
Right.
It's my booty.
Oh God! Look, Look. You
Gotta
see
see,
that? You see
no,
tequila. Tequila says you gotta see it
no.
through.
See, to kill it, to kill it. No, no. We ain't punching booties. We ain't plugging booties. As long as it's my
What's your
ass, I
do
ain't
you
doing none
like
of that.
tea or coffee? Tea or coffee?
You're not calming me down for shit. I don't want
Next
none of it.
next time you come over, I'm gonna just give you a little chamomile.
Nope, I'm bringing Gabby. Nope, I'm
Put a
bringing
little
Gabby.
Hennessy up, make them a hot toddy,
Nope,
and
I got my. I'm
just
bringing my.
eat your
I'm
nerve.
bringing my
Relax
alibi with me.
yourself.
I'm bringing
Out
Gabby. I'm
here,
bringing my
like
alibi.
he's gonna be like, I don't know what happened. I got a little woozy, and I just saw Siren over there rubbing her hands
Hey, yo,
together.
this me crazy. Nah, it ain't gonna be nothing like that. Ain't no witchcraft deviltry going on my booty cheeks. No.
It's an experiment for the culture.
Mm-mm. No.
Oh God! All
And it's
right, yo, we gotta let Brandon go to bed.
We
The
do.
Royal Gem. Where can the people find you in your wonderful T-shirt at?
You can find me and my t-shirt on Facebook at The Royal Gem. You can also find me and my t-shirt on Instagram at The Royal Gem. I'm pretty sure it's The Royal Gem underscore. Everything is The Royal Gem. So it's either The Royal Gem, The Royal Gem underscore, The dot Royal Gem, because I am The Royal Gem. So that's where you can find me. And if you want to contact the person who made the shirt, follow my Instagram, follow my Facebook. She's on there. I'll get you all the information. She's working on her personal Instagram page for her business, so give her some time. I'll shout that out later on when she gets that all together.
Oh, and I wanted to tell you real quick, you were giving very much Nia Long and Friday vibes. Were you like doing your little jog on your story? And
Uh-huh.
I said, look at her.
she was
I
getting
be like,
You know,
prepared.
I was trying to get my Baywatch on and shit. I'm
That's what's up.
sorry, you were slow mo.
And the lovely Pinky and her bonnet. Where can we find you at?
Pinky and her bonnet.
y'all can find me in the B.A.E-Chan chat. Y'all know what my face look like at this point. Just add me. I may or may not respond. You know how this goes. You can find me on TikTok at Black Diamond Cost underscore Cost. You can find me on Instagram at Dreaming and Ginger. I promise at some point I will change that name and tell y'all what it is. But just catch me in the comments. I'm around.
Nice.
And White
Nah,
Hennessy.
nah. I'm wondering when I'm gonna get my actual name back. I'm like, I'm gonna say Mike. No, I'm gonna just
Well,
put White Hennessy.
people can read.
The
People can
next
read.
time I join this, it will be White Hennessy. But I'm gonna hurry up and make my little
Yay!
camo promio and shit. No, don't try to change me. But y'all can reach me, Mike Hennessy 215 on Instagram. Also check out. You don't mind if I make this little plug, right?
Of course not.
Y'all can reach out to my podcast, the TVC Podcast Show. It's me and my uncle speaking from two different generations. He's a 50-year-old man. He Generation X. I'm a millennial. It's funny as hell. You better have checked it out, Siren. But yeah, you can reach us on there, the TBC Podcast Show underscore on Instagram, and check us out.
I think I'm following you from both my accounts, my personal and my professional. But I'll make
You are.
sure. See, you already know.
Mm-hmm. You are.
And I am Siren by night, plotting on a master scheme to relax White Hennessy. No, I'm
No, the
joking.
hell you not. Yo.
I'm joking.
Relaxing,
As
no
usual. As usual, you can find me on the Unicorn Straight No Chaser page. Our podcast is going to actually be Saturday at 8:30. You know, we always going to bring you pop culture, nerd culture, sex. My unicorn is running wild here in the comments. You might have seen. So she always has some kind of interesting sex topic for you. So make sure you come over there. And we also focus on mental health. You can find us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, on the Blurred Approved Entertainment platform, and we have a new platform coming up soon. I'll give you more information about that at another time. Make sure you come Saturday, 8:30. Run wild with the unicorns, and hopefully I won't Pill Cosby nobody. Y'all have a good night.
he was talking about this Bill Cosby. Ain't going down on my booty. I'm telling y'all. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna be. When you try to bring me pills,